Yeah, I can speak. Sorry, I'm listening to music and I'm really focused, so. 22 people? Holy crap! Wait, no fucking way. Ain't no way, bro. 22 people. The hell? I mean, appreciate it, but damn, bro. I don't even get that many people on TikTok. 6 people left because they couldn't take that. That's fair. Nice painting. Thanks. I also have that stuff I've been working on. I got some more canvases I need to do over there. I'm very stressed out, but you know what? It's okay. I have had some multiples I've been doing, so I'm trying to figure. Huh? I'm trying to finish them right now so I can get started on that thing. I mean, you're shouting yourself out, right? Doing it right there. Thank you for subbing. I'm okay with self promotion as long as like you can do it yourself. Show me you can do it yourself. You know what I mean? Thank you. I try. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to recreate the one I did on my iPad, but um I'm using the lines in the back as branches instead because this one I did a long time ago. So. And then for this one, because I gotta finish this by Monday night, these two. So I think I'm just gonna like find something in here I've done and then recreate it. I'm thinking this one maybe. Recreate that. I'm rarely live on here because I can't like get like music on and I really need music to work with. So I'm having it in my headphones and not that I need it, but I like having the music with you guys and I can't do that and it sucks. So. But I'll go live on here more often if you want. Now I'm like excited that there was 22 people at the same time. That's actually insane. But yeah, I usually go live on TikTok every day. So for like 9 hours a day. So that's cool. I don't actually watch anime. The only thing I've watched, whoa, in terms of that, is Totoro and Spirited Away. I've also watched. My ex made me watch a bunch of shit on Crunchyroll, but I didn't really get it. So everyone sub. Thank you. Um, but yeah, if you want to go check out my Instagram, it's in the bio as always. Um, I'm an artist. I don't know if you could tell. um, I love doing art. Kind of my life, but mm, Do you feel like a lot of people can't see it on TikTok? Yeah, everyone is kind. I've realized that too. I've only gone live on YouTube for like it total of 4 times, I believe. And I've never really done it before consistently. So maybe I should just do it more consistently. I don't like the fact, I mean, I understand it's copyright, but like I don't like the fact that I can't listen to music with you guys cuz I'm not trying to do anything except have the experience with you guys and and that's a big thing for me. So I mean, I understand TikTok is like a Chinese app and they don't give a fuck. But like, you know, for me it's a big deal. So I feel like that's also just a part of the process is like the emotions you're feeling from the pieces that I make. But, it's not always how it should be. So currently listening to shit in my headphones right now. It's not the same. It's not the same, bro. Into my eyes, it's the only thing. So it starts the ache. Pain of all the things I have to take. Wins. How are you so good at this? Practice, man. I've been doing it since I was. I've been doing this since I was like 3. So I'm 22 now. I'm about to be 23. Um, I mean, when you're passionate about something, you will do it every day. And it's not just that. It's like it was my coping mechanism and it has been and now I've turned it into something else where now it's become my life. So you kind of when you go to school for it, you got to push through. Like no matter how hard it is, you just got to push through, bro. Oh shit, that was too far. Okay. So that's my advice. Just fucking do it, man. And of course, there's gonna be a lot of works that you just will not show people. If you are gonna show people, that's another thing. You don't have to. You don't have to feel the pressure of showing everyone. But if it's your life, you have to. You know, because one, my portfolio on all my accounts are for jobs in the future, so that they can see what I do, and then just see that my progression as an artist, because that's important. But you just need to show them that yes, you've struggled, but like you've also just been able to push through it. The things I have to say. You think this is a masterpiece? Honestly, this kind of looks like Turd Land right now. I don't even think that. I don't even think it looks like good right now, but Turd Land. That's what it looked like to me. All I've got. All I've got is insane. 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 All I've got. You guys listen to Slipknot? Listen to my eyes is the only thing. Yeah. Why you do that? This one's a lot more sensitive than TikTok. Oh shit. Damn. This is not working very well. How do you do this? Oh my gosh. Sorry. Me too. I don't really have a specific genre I listen to because I get bored really quickly. So I have to have like like so many genres. All I've got. All I've got is insane. All I've got. All I've got is insane. All I've got. All I've got is insane. But yeah, like I said, I just wish you guys could hear what I'm fucking listening to. I'm fucking read them. Do you fucking care? Dude, this is not working. That almost died. I almost killed you. But this one I'm also about to be done with. And there's a drawing I did 3 years ago. I'm about to be 4. That's insane. Dude, that's insane. But yeah, I have so many things planned. It's like I really want to get somebody to help me edit so that oh shit, I might just get my friend to do it because he likes to edit. A lot of people say that. Don't worry, I'm used to that. Like I said, like if you have a passion to do something, you're gonna do it. A lot of people that keep saying that, they're like, I try to draw, I can't draw though. It's like you can. There's always ability too. It's more like your discipline. It's not motivation, it's your discipline. Of course, if you've done it your whole life, like I have, it's gonna be a lot easier for me because I've just been doing it forever. Of course, I'll take breaks, but it's not like I've lost my skill really. I've just done it so much that I'm just so used to what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, I would honestly just experiment with anything that you want. Like, it doesn't have to just be painting. And get crazy with it. Like, a lot of the most famous artists, they didn't know what the heck they were doing at first. And honestly, they probably didn't have a big fan base like I did. I didn't even like my art when I started posting it, dude. I hated it. I didn't. I just knew that like this is what I like to do. Doesn't mean that I really like the result of it. I just like to do it, and it helps me cope with my life. And so that turned into me just doing it every day and finding out new techniques and being inspired by new artists and stuff, and just getting wild with it, dude. Like that honestly is going to be a great way for you to get out of your comfort zone. But yeah, like I then became like my own fan of my own shit. And I did get a lot of hate when I first was starting out, like posting stuff, I mean. But then like your perspective changes throughout the time that you're working on your stuff. So now I look back on my shit and I'm like, why did I hate that? Like I really like how that turned out. So it's honestly really funny you know, don't ever get rid of the stuff that you've made in the past, because I like to think that who I am will change, and so that means that my perspective will change, and how I look at things, and what I find beautiful, what I find aesthetic, what I find is, significant to me. And also, it's not that deep, like I'm saying it. No, I know, like, so being an artist in art school, you are constantly having to get critique from people that art is so subjective. It's really hard to pinpoint, what should be critiqued and what shouldn't, because a lot of people have their own ideas of what improvement looks like as an art in arts, and stuff like that. So it's really hard to like be like, yeah, this sucks. Like, you can say that, but where's the thing that I need to improve on? What's something that will keep me going, right? And so when a lot of the times that I've hated shit that I've made, and then I had to critique it in front of people, that was so scary. It was so scary, but honestly, it was really worth it, because I saw their point of view and how I conceptualize, or whatever's going on in the painting, or whatever's going on in the artwork. It's really interesting to see other artists, or even other people that are not labeled artists, to give their perspective on whatever you're making, because they have really good insight. And yeah, artists can be harsh, dude. um, but they're also just really good people to learn from. But the whole point, in my opinion, it's the process of what you make. It's never the result. I've learned so much just making art. It's like helped me so much as a person. And I don't get excited about what it's gonna look like. Yes, I like looking at my stuff sometimes, but that's not what gets me excited. I get so excited about putting paint on a fucking canvas. I don't know why. It's just like it's very meditative for me, and I feel like it will actually help you a lot express whatever's going on in your system. Because like when you, it's like the same with exercise. What's your question? It's the same with exercise. You know, they say that exercise will help you, with your emotions, especially if you're tense. And for me, like, I can't express to you verbally how I'm feeling. I have to be able to express it this way. Yeah, I do data moshing, electronic art, sound art, um, digital arts, like mainly Procreate program, and then um, Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, fucking Lightroom Classic, um, After Effects, stuff like that. I do photography, but that's more like a hobby for me. I've been kind of putting that to the side because I did like a couple classes in school, but it only made me depressed. And it felt like I was doing everything wrong, so I had to like take a break from that. Um, I do sometimes I write like poems or stories. That's more of a hobby too. I write songs sometimes. Um, I draw a lot, ink mainly. What else do I do? I don't even know. That's what I hope. I hope I'm not too like lectury too. I know sometimes people do not like that. That's valid. But that's just kind of who I am, so it's hard for me to just shut up. Um Especially when I have people like you who are passionate about art, they're just not getting into it yet. And don't worry, honestly, you're gonna do the best when you're just tired of letting yourself sulk in depression about it. You're gonna do the best when you finally have had enough. Honestly, because you know what's crazy is for the longest time I've just been doing it my whole life. Like I've had no stopping since I was 4 because it was just a way for me to express what was going on at the moment or whatever happened, in my past. It's helped me cope with stuff. But sometimes when I've gotten happy, I'll just completely stop doing it. And that's okay. It just means I'm happy, right? But so art for me was like a way for me to express what was going on, no matter what emotion it was. But there was like a point where I lost like all my friends. Well, my good friend. And I was so fucking depressed. I was overworked with other work I had to do besides art. I just didn't have the motivation. I didn't have the discipline anymore. I just like completely lost it. I didn't want to do it anymore. For like months. And you could call that art block, but anytime that I was making something, it just wasn't coming out to plan like I had it in my head. And so I just like felt like I can't do anything. I was so depressed over it. And then maybe it was because of school happening in August, but I finally was like, I've had enough of me just sulking. Like I've had enough of just me being like, fuck this, I can't do anything. Fuck life. Like yeah, I am like that 24/7. Like I'm pretty pessimistic in the brain, but it was to the point where I just couldn't have art to help me with that, and that was weird. I had never had that happen before. But I feel like I did need that break for me to be like resetting my perspective on what I make. So around August, I got this new painting class. It was really stressful at first. I made my first painting for the class. It was a remake of what I made like 3 years ago, and I was like, the process of it was heavy. Knees weak, arms are sorry. uh, so like I got so angry. I got so angry at what I was painting. I almost smashed it in half. I almost like I couldn't deal with it because I was so stressed out with what was going on in my life. And that helped so much. I also took a break for a couple of days because it was due in like 2 days and I just needed a break because I couldn't do it. And then I got back into it. I was crying. I was crying so much. I was so anxious. And then something happened. I got that spark back. And like I haven't stopped since. I've just been making it shit. And it's only because I'm really busy with school and it's also because I'm about to graduate. I also lost a lot of friends But in turn, I found two people that are probably going to be long-term friends, and they're really creative people too, and that helps a lot. If you're in an environment where you feel like they're really like down about life and they're really toxic and stuff, dude, that can really fuck you up. Cuz that's kind of how it was with them too. That's kind of the reason why I just couldn't do anything, cuz I was with people that didn't care about life, were not optimistic about the future, did really bad things, and I'm not saying here because of guidelines, but it just didn't feel like they were living in the moment. And it really affected the way that I work. And so I had cut all those people off around March 2024. I was alone for a long time. And although I hate it, I'm really glad that I did that because I'm no longer in that environment. I'm able to work more freely and just be open to art again. It feels so fucking good. All right. Thank you for tuning in, anyways. I really appreciate it. I feel like I've gotten more conversation through here than all the other fucking conversations I try to have on TikTok. Or more, maybe it's more of a monologue for me. But anyway, thank you for listening to me. I hope it's helping a little bit, at least. I haven't had many conversations on YouTube because I've only had like a total of 4 live streams on here. I actually have more conversations on TikTok, but that's only because I use it more. I'd like to have more on here, so I think I'm gonna use this app to go live more often. Just the music, dude. That's kind of the reason why. I am so tired. I don't want to do this anymore, honestly. But I have to, and I did it to myself. I'm gonna make some branches over here. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Okay, me too, bro.